great job by Auburn, no doubt about that. I mean, they are one of the deepest, toughest, incredibly well coached groups in the country, and they're also one of the oldest. And they know how to play, and they don't panic. And what I respect about them, I respect a lot about things with them, but they don't seem to let misses and things like that affect them on the other end. And it really stood out even more so today with our youth, especially starting 3 freshmen, but with our youth, when our shots aren't going, like layups, when our free throws aren't going, which is an anomaly for us, when our shots not going, we let it affect our defense. We let it affect our rebounding, big time. And it's a difference on going against a highly mature Final Four team with a lot of guys back that play with tremendous spirit and energy versus a team that's got to find some collective leadership. And we've got to get some guys that it's not about having one leader. We don't necessarily have it like that. There's got to be a group that will help each other through it because they have confidence when it's not going well to overcome it. And it's snowballed on itself. And when your mental toughness starts to drag, okay, when there's not communication, there's dunks, there's putbacks, there's back cuts, there's mistakes, and they capitalized on those today. So Auburn is a tremendous team, not only one of the best in our league, obviously one of the best in the country, and any conversation that comes up in the next few months of who can win it all should have Auburn in it. There's no doubt about that. So go ahead.
Well, Coach, at the end of the first half, obviously when it started to snowball on you,
yeah.
As far as that composure part goes, how big of a concern was that before we go into this game?
Well, we were missing layups and free throws, and we young players or players that don't have the mental toughness in front of them that they have to have, they see it as failure, right? Versus a miss or disappointment. Okay, you play 30 minutes, you miss 10 shots. A shot takes about a second. Okay, that's 29 minutes and 50 seconds that you're not shooting the ball. That you cannot let that 29 minutes and 50 seconds, I mean, or the 19 minutes and 50 seconds, or the 9 minutes and 50 seconds, whatever it is for that player, you can't let that affect. And it takes time for guys to really learn that. And we're not there yet. We're not there yet. And we've had some moments where we've shown it, but they were, and then their toughness of getting 50-50s and all those kind of things, you know, they got us on that.
I was going to ask you, you get to the foul line 33 times
yeah, we didn't
on the road.
That's an anomaly.
Well, not missing him as much as was that what you
yeah,
playing coming in?
Yeah, oh, we had to, yeah. Once the game started to shift the way that it did, it's not about our jump shots; it's about getting the bonus so we can set our defense. And we got in the bonus, I think, at the 220-some mark of the first half, so that didn't help us. But absolutely, we weren't shooting the ball well. We weren't moving as well without the ball. So then it becomes, which I don't like to do, you know. I like it when we're moving, when we're cutting, when we're playing free, then I don't have to make as many play calls. But when we're not doing that, then I need to make more play calls. And then it became so much more about how we're going to get to the line. They were averaging 30 free throws in their last 5 games. We didn't want to lose the rebounding battle, we didn't want to lose the line game. Unfortunately, we didn't make the free throws and we got there and we lost the rebounding battle.
Did you sense frustration from Anthony early on in this game when things weren't going for him?
I think it's youth. I don't know if I would call it frustration. I think it's youth. I think it's young player. There's real confidence, and then there's bravado, right? And kids have to learn. Everybody has to learn. And I'm not just singling him out at all in this. It's everybody. You have to learn you have to earn real confidence. You earn it. And this was as quiet as we have been in a while, and we got a quiet team. But we've just got to figure out ways that we're going to continue. We were trying to get to the rim to stop the action so we could set our defense. Yeah, that became basically about the way it was going to be from the 15-minute mark on in the second half. You know, the game is always giving you something. It wasn't giving us very much, so we had to be able to get back and set our defense. And we just didn't do a very good job making our free throws. We missed a lot of layups today, and that deflates too, especially the time we spent on it. I'm sorry.
You just mentioned that you guys aren't there yet, but can you describe what the last week has been like, having 3 back-to-back-to-back?
Well, it's just getting started, because now we got to play Tennessee, then we go to Mississippi State, then we go to Kentucky. It's the hand you're dealt, right? I mean, we proved we could win on the road with Memphis. I mean, so that was good, definitely. We certainly had our moments against Kentucky, but the other thing, and here's another thing, we didn't capitalize points on turnovers. Okay, inside of the game, all right, 15-4. It was 10-0 points off turnovers in the second half. We were turning them over. There were turnovers. We weren't capitalizing on it. I think 6 turnovers we had in the last 12 minutes, 13 minutes in the Kentucky game. We didn't capitalize on those things. You know, really good teams capitalize on the other team's turnovers. And we didn't do that. We're not doing that. We got to do a better job of that. We've got, when we turn somebody over, we got to go get that easy basket. And we're just not. So it's our lack of confidence when things weren't going well, even in some point blank ways, like a free throw or a layup, okay, hurt us on the other ends of the floor. And we've got to be able to grow and get out of that.